following the definition, Spearman organizer, conditioned medium experiments under part 1, part 2 and part 3 of embryological induction. Here is given some details of genetics of induction. That means if a cell differentiates, it is in the sense that the gene in that cell gets activated to produce the substances required to function in such a way that the cell will differentiate into a tissue or organ of a particular type. So the gene must be activated. Then only the cell can get differentiated from other cells in relation to its future function. That is what we mean by the word genetics of induction. Now here I take this opportunity to explain the structure of an operon, that is the complete length of the structural genes and some of the parts helpful for its activation. Regulatory region, promoter region, operator region and structural regions. Structural genes are the real structures which will be producing mRNA by transcription and responsible for the synthesis of specific polypeptides, proteins. Now the regulatory region, the DNA region, responsible for producing these two substances, repressor and activator. Now the repressor, what it does? It would be attaching to the operator region, that way blocking the binding of promoter region to RNA polymerase, which is essential for the stimulation of structural genes to proceed with transcription. If RNA polymerase is not binding to promoter region, the promoter cannot stimulate the structural genes to go into their function of transcription. So here the repressor is attachment of its to the operator, that way the binding of RNA polymerase is blocked. Binding of RNA polymerase to the promoter region is blocked. That way the functioning of structural genes specific to the particular cell may be stopped, blocked. And then the activator, that also a substance from the regulatory region which would be antagonistic to repressor. That is, the activator will be increasing the binding of RNA polymerase to promoter region, and at the same time the repressor will be released out of the operator region, and the promoter, the efficiency of the promoter to stimulate structural genes will be increased. Now here you can take the inducer as an synonym to the inducer, what we mean under embryological induction. Now mainly what it does, the inducer, it would remove the function of repressor. It would remove the attachment of repressor. So that way you can assume inducer may attach to the repressor and will block, will stop the functioning of repressor, which will be enabling the RNA polymerase to bind to the region of promoter. When the promoter gets attached to RNA polymerase, what will happen? It would stimulate structural genes, and in consequence they will transcribe the respective mRNA and will be producing the proteins of its kind. And the inducer will also stimulate the activator. So that way it would be increasing the binding of RNA polymerase to the promoter region, and the functioning of structural genes will be going on increasing. So you see that in a common inactivated cell, the structural genes are silent, not functioning. Now on the entry of the inducer, what happened, and at that condition the repressor may be attaching to operator, that way blocking the binding of RNA polymerase to the promoter region in a silent cell. Silent cell, what we mean, an inactive cell, not specified, not yet differentiated functionally. Now when the inducer gets into that cell, what happens? It would bind to the repressor, that way the functioning of the repressor is disturbed. And automatically the RNA polymerase binding to the promoter region will be increased, and the promoter will promote in the sense stimulate the structural genes to get into transcription activity.